Your dog has already chosen you, and they made that decision without you realizing it was even happening. There was no single moment you could point to, no specific thing you did that sealed it. It happened slowly, across hundreds of ordinary days, and by the time it was complete, your dog was showing you the evidence everywhere. 5 specific behaviors that dogs reserve only for the person their nervous system has quietly decided is their person. You have probably seen all 5. You just did not know what you were looking at. Welcome to Through Dog Eyes. They find your face before they relax. Your dog is across the room. Someone is paying attention to them, maybe a visitor, maybe another member of the household. They are accepting it, maybe enjoying it. And then, for just a second, their eyes find you. A quick glance, a tiny pause, and then back to what they were doing. You probably thought nothing of it. That glance is one of the most significant things your dog will ever do. Your dog is using you as the emotional reference point for the room. If your face is calm, the situation is manageable. If you are still there, the world is okay. Their nervous system cannot fully settle until it has located you and confirmed that you are not concerned. Everyone else in the room is information. You are the answer. This is why your dog can be friendly with strangers, can play with other dogs, can accept attention from people they like, and still keep looking back at you. They are not asking for permission. They are confirming the position of the one person whose read on the room they actually trust. That glance across the room is not nothing. It is your dog saying, as long as I can find you, I can breathe. Stay with us, because the next one happens every single time you walk through the door. And most owners have been reading it as excitement when it is actually something else entirely. Their whole body changes when you come back. Other people can come through that door and your dog will wag. They might greet warmly. They might be genuinely pleased. But watch what happens when you come back after being away. The tail does not just wag. It pulls the back half of their body with it. The shoulders loosen. Some dogs spin. Some curve toward you in a shape that looks like their whole body is trying to close the distance at once. That is not just excitement. That is a nervous system resetting. When you leave, something in the emotional architecture of your dog's day goes quiet. The person who regulates the routine, the safety, the temperature of the house is gone. What the body does when you return is not performing happiness for you. It is the physical release of something that has been held. Think about the last time you came home after a longer absence than usual. Not a day, but several days. Your dog's greeting was probably different in a way that was hard to put into words, more complete somehow. That difference is real. The longer the absence, the more the body had been holding. The greeting was just the release. Your dog does not greet you the way they greet other people because it is not the same event. Everyone else coming through the door is a visitor. You coming through the door is the center returning. They let you see the softest version of them. Your dog will sit near strangers. They will roll over for people they like. They will accept kindness from visitors. But there are certain things they only do with you. They fall deeply asleep beside you, paws twitching, jaw completely loose, the body fully surrendered. They turn their back to you and press against you. They let out that long, slow exhale that seems to come from somewhere deep and just go still. In the animal world, a relaxed body is a risk. A turn back is a risk. Deep sleep is a risk. Everything in a dog's history understands that being defenseless near the wrong creature is dangerous. So when your dog chooses to be completely defenseless near you, their body is saying something their mouth never could. They are not just comfortable, they are certain. Certain enough to turn off every alarm, to stop monitoring, to let the muscles go soft. That certainty did not arrive all at once. It accumulated across every time you were there and nothing bad happened. Every night you were present and they woke up safe. When your dog exhales beside you and goes completely still, they are not resting. They are showing you the version of themselves they only show to one person. You are that person. Being chosen by a dog is not about who gives the most treats or uses the warmest voice. Those things are real, but they are not the foundation. The foundation is safety, repeated so many times it becomes belief. And that is something you either earn across hundreds of ordinary days, or you do not have it at all. They have built a private dictionary of you. You have not moved yet. You are still on the sofa, but your dog's head lifts. You shift your weight slightly and they are already repositioning. You take a specific breath and they know you are about to stand. You glance toward the hallway and they are already calculating whether this is the walk or just the kitchen. Dogs are extraordinary readers of human micro-movement. They learn the tiny sequences that come before meaningful events. But they do not do this with everyone in the house at the same level of precision. They do it with the person who matters most, because understanding that person is how they make sense of what the day is about to hold. While you are just living your ordinary life, sitting and breathing and reaching for things without thinking about it, your dog is building a detailed picture of you. Not obsessively, just attentively, the way you pay attention to something that helps you feel safe. This is why your dog may ignore another person walking through the house, but respond immediately when you move. Your movement carries meaning. To them, you are the one whose smallest signals explain what happens next. When the world feels uncertain, they look for your face. Something startles your dog, a noise outside, a new object in the room, something they have not encountered before. Their instinct fires, and then, before they decide how to respond, they look at you. Not at the thing, at your face. They are asking a question they cannot put into words. Are we safe? Your body becomes the answer. If you stay calm, their alarm begins to quiet. If your voice stays level, they start to settle. If you move toward the thing with confidence, they follow that confidence. This does not happen because you trained them to look at you. It happened because your dog has collected enough evidence over enough time to trust your read on the world over their own instincts. Every calm response, every walk where something uncertain turned out to be fine, every moment they were unsure and you were steady, all of it built a case inside their mind that they keep returning to. You are the evidence they check when the data from their own senses is not enough. Out of everyone in their world, yours is the face they look for when they need to know if it is going to be okay. That is not loyalty. That is the deepest form of trust an animal is capable of, and your dog gives it only to you. So the next time your dog glances across the room to find you, or their whole body changes when you come through the door, or they press against you and go completely still, or they respond to a movement you did not even realize you made, or they look at your face before they decide how to feel about the world, do not brush it past. That is not habit. That is not just affection. That is the evidence of a decision your dog made about you, quietly, across hundreds of ordinary days. They chose you, not because you were perfect, not because you never got it wrong, because somewhere in the accumulation of all the small things, you became the place their nervous system learned to call safe. And once a dog has decided that about someone, they show it every day, in all the ways you almost missed. 5 signs, all of them quiet. All of them things your dog has been showing you for years. What does your dog do that makes you feel chosen? Tell us in the comments. We read every single one. Subscribe to Through Dog Eyes and hit the bell. Every week, we go deeper into what your dog is actually living. They deserve to be understood. So do you.